Given human rights violations by corporations, I was wondering how you make your purchasing decisions and if there are any products that you don't purchase.
Well, plenty of things I don't purchase, but not really for that reason. I mean, these are questions of tactics. I mean, do you affect human rights? Or let's take Coca-Cola, which is a big thing around here, I understand. Coca-Cola has just been, it's narrowly scraped by a district court case in Florida that was brought by the steelworkers in support of Colombian workers in a subsidiary of a Coca-Cola plant, which is one of the most vicious anti-union plants almost anywhere. And the particular case was a union activist who was murdered by paramilitaries in the plant. And the steelworkers who are pressing these human rights cases for Colombians, they can't do it themselves, are using provisions of American law, which do exist and have sometimes been applied. And they brought a case in Florida which got to the district court. And they sort of had a half victory. The district court severed Coca-Cola from the case, but kept the subsidiary. Well, you know, severing Coca-Cola was a technicality. So does that mean you should stop buying Coca-Cola? Well, if you stop buying Coca-Cola, is that going to help union activists in Colombia? That's the question you have to ask. These are, and you know, I don't think there's a simple answer. Like if you stop buying Coca-Cola, it's not going to have any effect. If there was a massive boycott of it, they'd notice it in the corporate headquarters and might do something. Like, for example, Nike and what's the other one, Reebok or something, the guys who make sneakers and things like that, have modified somewhat their horrendous human rights practices in plants in Asia as a result of pressure, most of it coming from students. And that, yeah, that had an effect. But these are questions you just have to answer in terms of their likely consequences for people who are suffering. There's no point in making gestures.